Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we were exploring Stalwart once again, seeing all of the new changes that have come about since the White Forge reopened. Now, we are currently looking for a missing girl, and we learned apparently the last person who was seen speaking to her was Aska, who is down to the south a bit.
Sure.
Yeah, she's just down here.
Andres tides. Durance, you crack me up.
There's no joke to be had, Amawa. Only the observations of a humble missionary.
Bitch!
Oh, tell me the one about Margaret again. I love that joke.
Simply because I have business with that whore does not mean I care to discuss it.
How do you make your face get so red?
Okay. If you're just trying to piss this man off, fair play. But these are simply the observations of a humble missionary. All women are whores, fuck them. Like, Sir, your incel-type behaviour is not just the observations of a humble missionary. Is that, oh my god, is that how Durance sees himself? Is that how Durance sees himself? Dickhead, you're an incel. You're an incel. Plain and simple. Looking for work? I know we've got plenty to do around here. Let's start with this one. I heard you scolded Royce's girl. Aska cocks her head, thinking for a moment. Then she begins laughing. You know what that girl did? Snatched a whole chicken from the Gref's Rest. Raw. I was gonna say, snatched a whole chicken from the pub? Yeah, I like chicken, I can understand this. Raw, and now you've lost me. Why on earth would you want a raw chicken? Why on earth? Told her I'd better not catch her thieving again, but I was trying my damnedest not to laugh. Funny kid. She wipes a tear from the corner of her eye. But it's gotta be rough on her, you know. Her old man's working at the battery, and he's one absence away from getting fired. Again. Blazes, only reason Lodger still has a job is because Wenger's a softie beneath all that soot. But Myla, she showed up at the battery the other day and nearly got him sacked. Since then, I've seen her keeping to herself. Spends a lot of time at the temple, come to think of it. Things may have quieted down some with the ogres lately, but there's been no shortage of new trouble. All work for those interested, just saying. Yeah, we were at the table, at the temple, we found her drawing. Do you recognise this place? She squints at it. Mountains and a cave. Lots of those in these parts. She squints. Those lines there could be standing stones, like the ones at Whitestone Hollow. No offence, but you've got some work to do on perspective. This isn't our... whatever. Whatever. Ishri, if you want to think we're shit at drawing, then you just think we're shit at drawing. Now, oh, hello. Okay, a campfire, but we're already full, so we'll leave it be. Yeah, obviously we're gonna fully explore Stalwart before we leave, but yeah, all signs are pointing to Myla being at Whitestone Hollow with sort of theft.
Plenty of work to be done indeed.
She rubs her hands briskly together. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm so happy that worked out well. That Tana didn't end up, permanently injured because of anything we did. There's way out. Ooh. The moon's been dark all week. It's a sign, I tell you. Oh, okay. Bad omens. Afraid I don't have any more bounties. Okay, well, Isri Aska does.
You really did it. I mean, people have always come through here, talking about opening the battery, claiming the White Forge, all that. But I didn't think anyone would ever really manage it. I told Ten I'd be willing to help out with digging out the mines again. You know, do my part. Figure we can turn this place around, now that you've laid the foundation.
Hey, excellent! That's wonderful news. I hope you're no longer trying to steal What's-His-Face's supply. Leave those drinks alone. They're not worth it. Now that... Hell, Renengild, you are still here. I guess she just decided to retire? If it isn't the hero of the White Forge. Renengild nods in greeting. She looks more relaxed than you've ever seen her. You come back to check on your handiwork? Or are you just here to wish me a happy retirement? Why did you retire? She stretches. I've had enough of politics and town quarrels for this lifetime. So when Tarfos told me he was tired of the mines, I asked if he was ready to really get his hands dirty. She smiles. Almost feels sorry for the guy. Farewell. I'm happy for you. Where's your son? Where's your son wandered off to? I'm sure we'll find him. I'm sure we'll find him sooner or later. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We have a quest.
The way you're always clutching at that staff makes me think Mogren burned off the other one. That what happened?
We are not all so afraid of the fire. Some of us see the beauty of its work.
Are you saying you stuck your dick in a fire? And that's what happened to your dick? What? Sir? You know what? I'm gonna choose to believe that's what happened. Durance was so devoted to Margaret at one stage in his life that he was like, to prove my love and devotion, I'm a stick my penis in this open flame. Oh dear God, what a bad decision that was. His exact words and everything. Now then, is the old hunter here and his son? Aha! They are still here.
Thank you again for saving us.
But you don't have anything to say. They came to tell me about the battery. How you'd gone ahead and done the impossible. You have my respect. That fortress has been haunting us for ages. A shared dream nobody could get their hands on. Maybe this will be the kick in the rear that Stalwart needs. I hope you're doing reet, mate. I hope you're doing reet and your son is recovering from his ordeal. Yeah, that's Styron.
After you learn this big secret, that's when you go back and kill the Ketchmots, right?
I seek only to liberate my people from the Ketchmotl.
Oh, playing the long game. So they don't expect you. You're smarter than you look, Zawa.
A few more years, and the slavers will have died of old age.
Ah. The clever man's way to win. Just wait for them to die of old age. Outlast them, outlive them. Yeah, okay, that is everywhere except the Gref's Rest. Okay, let's go have a look, see. Oh, all these newcomers from the cities. I can feel them looking down their noses at us. Or is it the other way around? Are you looking down your noses at them because they're not from round these parts? And therefore they don't know suffering the way you know suffering? Because I think it's the latter. Now, oh, hello. Barely... Why are you specifying barely injured? Here's hoping the White Forge brings us proper business. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it.
Thanks again. I'll be gone just as soon as the weather clears.
Okay. Now, are these... Oh, hello. Katie!
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you came by. I hoped I'd have the chance to thank you properly. They told me what happened. God's bless you, ma'am. I owe you my life.
Were you here before and I just never noticed?
I know it was foolish of me to run in there, but this ring is all that I have of my family.
I wasn't thinking. How are you holding up?
Oh, I'm managing. Fenway's letting me stay with her until I'm back on my feet. Everyone's been lovely, really. It was hard seeing what's left of the house. But Rayvald says he's going to see a hut raised for me soon as they get the logs.
What's so special about this ring, anyway?
Sentiment, mostly. When he first settled here, my grandfather had a ring fashioned from the first batch of ore he excavated. It was supposed to commemorate his fresh start. He passed it on to his daughter, and my mother gave it to me in turn.
Aw, that's lovely. Farewell. Hey, that's lovely, darling. Hey, you're back. Thought you were done with this place. We certainly thought we were. Turns out, New Haomar's a bit of a piss heap. Well, that and Stalwart turned out not to be so bad after a while. You know, armies scuffling over the battery aside. Still playing games? You get to enjoying the simple things up here. Not that practice has done him any good. Yeah, I don't need to play. I'll be going. Hey, enjoy yourselves, lads. Enjoy yourselves. Yeah, that's theft. Nesta, was that... Oh yeah, that's Wengra. Where was... Yeah, meet Nesta. Okay. Okay, I'll explore first, then we'll have a chat with you.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Let me see what refreshments you've got. Okay. Alof leans in and whispers, "Are you sure, Ximena? I think I saw a fish head floating in the stew pot."
Nothing like a pint to take the chill off.
If it was the stew pot, then it's fish stew. There's no they've got rabbit. Well, if it was it the rabbit stew, fish and rabbit stew. That's a bit of an odd combination. If it were fish stew, that'd be lovely, but that's a tad concerning.
Please, someone has to do something.
Piss off, Kern. I got enough problems.
Okay. Hi there. Decades I've lived here. We've worked and drunk together, and not a one of them will lift a finger. The dwarf's face is damp and blotchy. His outburst seems to take something out of him. He sags, his lined features showing his exhaustion. I'm sorry, I've no heart for conversation. I'm sure someone in here will drink to your health. Maybe I can help. Benevolent. What happened? Nobody buying you a drink? Clever. What are you whining about? Cruel. Leave, I'll leave you be. Ooh, She does have a smart-ass mouth. She does have a smart-ass mouth. Nobody buying you a drink? If only that was it. Ken rubs his face. If I hadn't come in that night, if I'd gone home instead. I've done something terrible, and I'm not sure I can fix things. This neighbour of mine, Haddie, we've never gotten on at the best of... Did I say we've never gotten on? We've never gotten on at the best of times. With this land dispute, losing half of my property, things have gotten out of hand. Go on, kill him, take your land back, problem solved. Aggressive, tell me about this feud. Tell me about this feud. It's gotten ugly more than once. I'm not proud of it. My family's owned land here for generations. Hattie's father settled the land nearby some years back. Whoever drew up the deed, they sold land that wasn't theirs to sell. Things up here aren't like in Defiance Bay. There's no Duke, no Hall of Records. It's been a fight since, in any case. Seemed important yesterday, but I'm not so sure anymore. Go on. I was drowning my sorrows here in the inn. There was a stranger, Sylvester, obviously from out of town. We got to talking. He's all smiles, says he's a paladin, that he'll sort out Hattie for me, get my land back, if I give him the week's wages. I didn't know he was a Black Walker, a madman. I was half drunk, thought Sylvester meant he'd speak on my behalf, put a scare into Hattie, not kill him. So you got lucky. I tried to call him off once I realised. He laughed, said that doesn't happen. Please, you've got to help me. Nobody else here is willing to take him on, even for the coin I'm offering. Okay, so I don't exactly know what a Bleak Walker is, but I'm assuming it's some... Oh, the Bleak Walker. Paladin not met. Okay. But yeah, so clearly it's an order of paladins. And they're maybe like men for hire, assassins for hire. What do you want me to do? I'll make sure Hattie and his family are safe, benevolent. I've got some questions, I'll see what I can do. Wait, you hired a man to kill Hattie? Sounds like he's solving your problem, Cruel. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, I'm out. Well, he didn't realise he was hiring a guy. As he said, he was drunk, assumed he meant, oh well, talk to him. And then upon realising, oh shit, he's an assassin, he's a hitman, he's tried to call him off and the guy's gone, yeah, no, I like doing the killing. I enjoy doing that. I have some questions. Thank you. I'll tell you anything if it'll help. What do you want to know? Yeah, I mean, Ximena's not from around here. If this is an order that is specific to, you know, the Deerwood and the kind of surrounding areas. And to be blunt, I don't think Ximena has any interest in orders of paladins. I don't think she'd know half of the, you know, major paladin orders in the Valian Republics, let alone in a foreign country. What's a Bleakwalker? I asked around. Far as I understand, their order thinks brutality is the best way to ensure peace. They don't negotiate and they don't quarter. Once they've been ordered to clear someplace out, they don't stop until they're done, and they don't change their minds. They just have to turn up half the time. They get paid to stand there and be a threat. I don't understand why Sylvester is doing this. Seems like a petty contract for a paladin. I never even knew there was a contract. How can that be right? Did Sylvester not tell you he was a Bleakwalker? Not at first. Not until it was too late, I guess. I'd had a few drinks, but I think I'd remember if he had announced it. Where's Sylvester now? He must be headed out to Hattie's by now. He stuck around here for a few days after we talked. To gloat, I think. Or to wait for someone. But he's left. That's all the questions I had. Okay, Kieran nods regarding you anxiously. What he wants us to stop him. Yeah, he didn't realise. I mean, we'll specify. Do you want us to kill the guy? Do you want us to talk to him? The talking will probably lead to a fight, but still. What do you want me to do? Stop that maniac! And Hardy, make sure he's safe. His family, too. I get this. This looks good on us. If we do this, we have our crew. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. It's all I'm asking. You're the first one to so much as try. Hardy lives out east, in Whitestone Hollow. Please, hurry. Bleak Oath. Ooh. That's a good name for a quest. But yeah, we can absolutely do that. Okay, nothing in there. Hello, you're still here.
Something I can do for you? Halfrick's got me straightening the rooms, but I'll help you if I can.
Farewell. Yeah, we can't steal while she's in there. Boo. Boo, let me steal. Why can I not steal? Because it would be wrong, that's why. I don't care if it's wrong, I want to steal. Well, you'll get caught, people will see, and you'll go to prison. And Ximena does not want to go to prison. Now, is there still a card game? Yes, there is. Okay. Well, well, can't go around calling you Ogre Slayer anymore, can I? Forge Master, maybe? He grins. What can I do for you? Ooh, yet we never read his soul. For a moment, your senses are overwhelmed. There are fumbling hands at your belt. Oh. Aye, okay. For a moment, your senses are overwhelmed. There are fumbling hands at your belt, and your own low laughter in your ears. Your shoulder is jammed up against the cabinet, and it rattles every time Brightwind leans down to kiss you. There's a sedate pleasure to the memory, but nothing in it has much to do with the battery. Odd place for a game. Is it? Hayfrick doesn't like me making a ruckus upstairs, so I get the cellar to myself, provided I don't go digging in his stores. That's a fair bargain, right, lads? We have our fun. Farewell. Okay. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, this is... excuse me. Yeah, this is all stealing.
I'll keep an eye out.
Now, there's a thought. Have these traps been reset?
Isn't this something?
Oh, yep. Hello there. Oh. Why, thank you. And this is why we check. Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything, sir. Okay.
Hey there.
Alrighty then, and with everyone spoken to, let's have that chat with Nesta then. Okay. Ugh, I thought I ordered ale. She might have brought me the dishwater by accident. She sighs. Or maybe on purpose. You can never tell. Tarfos sent me. I'm here to negotiate the trade treaty on Stalwart's behalf. What brings you to Stalwart, Farewell? We might as well make some polite chit-chat. What brings you to Stalwart? I represent a group of investors from Defiance Bay who are attempting to establish a trade agreement with Stalwart. Before they're willing to commit to any agreement, they want to have the town assessed. Make sure it's as prosperous as people are claiming. That's where I come in. She takes a long sip from her mug. What's your assessment of the town? There's certainly a lot of coin changing hands, but whether this is simply a short-lived boon or something that will persist long-term remains to be seen. A Tarfos sent me. I'm here to negotiate the trade treaty on Stalwart's behalf. Finally! I was beginning to wonder if Tarfos had forgotten about me entirely. My first stop is Stalwart's fishery. My client concerned it's a liability to Stalwart's prosperity. I'll meet you outside its front door. Okay. So we're going to be showing her around. Got it. Now we can give you a bit of a guided tour. We're not a local, but we've been here enough times. We know the layout of the town decently well. I mean, it's not a particularly big town. It's not like Defiance Bay. Massive.
What was it like to have your soul thrust into a cold metal vessel?
Bend over and I'll show you.
You mistake, Zawa. I admire your pain. It is unique. A beautiful gift.
Says the man who's too far gone to feel any.
I'm sorry, but bend over, I'll show you, whilst you're carrying Night Shroud. That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. No, thank you. God, it's freezing out here. Let's get this over with quickly. I'd go inside the fishery, but that smell, ugh. I'm also regretting having the fish stew at the inn. One of the fishermen said they found a body in one of the barrels once. It wasn't a body. We've got the body. We've got the body with us. He's up and about. If you have a more uncomfortable place to nap, I am willing to accept suggestions. Okay. According to the town's records, the fishery doesn't export much these days. Why do they keep it open? It's an unnecessary drain on resources better spent on the White Forge and the mines. Closing down the fishery could help convince the investors that Stalwart is serious about maintaining its prosperity. So the fishery helps keep Stalwart self-reliant, less expense in acquiring outside food, rational. Keeping the fishery open will foster goodwill and cooperate with future representatives from Defiance Bay. I agree, remain stoic. No, remain silent, I'm leaving that decision up to you. I mean, if they close the fishery, you're gonna have to import food. That's a major expense. The fishery keeps... Let's try that again. The fishery helps keep Stalwart self-reliant. Less expense in acquiring outside food. That's a pragmatic answer. I'll see that the fishery remains open should any objections against it be raised. I spoke briefly with Grinder, the head fisherman. A rather shady fellow, wouldn't you say? Is he the type who should be in charge? Whatever he's done in the past, Grinder is an honest fisherman now. You're beginning to waste my time. Let's just go. I mean... We've only had the one dealing with Grinder, but... Yeah, he paid us. We weren't even blackmailing the guy, and he paid us. Whatever he's done in the past, Grinder is an honest fisherman now. I see. Well, I'll trust in your judgment then. I'll be heading over to the Stalwart mines next. My client's concerned about the security and safety of the mines. Meet me there when you're ready. That's somewhere we also need to check out the mines. Just when things were looking up for Stalwart, we've got a damn Red Saren army to worry about. Yeah, it is. You know, it is a bit out of the fire and out of the frying pan into the fire. But hey, we'll fix things. We'll fix things, I promise. Oh, if you're looking for work, Ismay might have something for you. Ooh. Oh shit, did she go in? I mean, she must have. She's not out here. Okay.
No, please! You've got the wrong man! I don't remember any of this!
Quiet! We'll get the truth out of you soon enough. Take him away!
Foreman Ismay. A stern-faced woman approaches you. Her already impressive frown is only emphasized by her slight underbite. She folds her arms. Nesta mentioned someone would be coming along. Be careful where you wander. These mines are still crawling with all sorts of pests. We haven't been able to clear them out yet. Of course, you have experience with that sort of thing, I hear. Guess we have you to thank for opening the battery. I'm Ismay, the foreman. We've been keeping busy round here since the battery's fires were lit. A little busier than I'd like sometimes. What's going on? Nice to see I've made a name for myself, diplomatic. If you've got a point, get to it. No, what's going on here? There's a murder, hello. Things are hard enough around here with the local wildlife. Last thing we needed to deal with was a murder of all things. Tell me about this murder. Looks like you just caught the person responsible. Murder tends to be inconvenient. Oh, that it does. Murder tends to be inconvenient. Folks in Stalwart have their share of feuds and arguments, but this is something else. You probably saw Gamel getting carted off. Found him by the body of another miner, Samuth. We've lost quite a few miners recently. Most just vanished. Samuth's the first corpse to stick around. We may have caught Gamel, but we haven't been able to find the bodies. You know, if anyone can help us put all this to rest, it's you. I'd like to be able to give these miners' families some answers, even if it's bad news. I'll look into it. Tell me about Gamel. What do you know about the victim, Samuth? I don't have to... No, I have time. I have all the time for this. Tell me about Gamel. Don't know him so well. Certainly never pegged him for a killer. I'd say you're better off questioning him yourself. See if he'll tell you where he stashed the corpses. What do you know about the victim, Samuth? 1 second, my timer is going off. There we go. What do you know about the victim, Samuth? Poor Samuth. His body's up the tunnel to the east. Folks say you've got a knack for making sense of corpses. Like the Dunrid Rose sorts, right? I'll look into it. I appreciate the help. We certainly need it. I will leave. I will leave for now because... Isn't that a song? Whispers in the Dark. Isn't that an emo-ass song? I question that. In the next episode, we might deal with a murder mystery. And also, is that... No, where has the lady gone? We'll hopefully track her down and we'll deal with a murder mystery. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.